Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to ICOFEA 2021, the International Conference of Future Educations and Advances. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Yasir bin Mustafa Bakri. You can call me Cik Yasir. I teach mathematics and additional mathematics in Sekolah Menengah Agama Persekutuan Kajang. I graduated from Massey University, New Zealand, and these are some of my achievements and contributions in mathematics. Today, I would like to present my study of empowering students' spatial visualization skill using augmented reality mobile application in Pelan and Elevations. Pelan and Elevation are taught for mathematics Form 3 in KSSM since 2019, but previously it been taught in mathematics Form 5 in KBSM. Objective of topics: student will be able to draw the plan, the front elevation, the side elevation of a solid object to scale. These are some problems faced by the students and teachers during these topics. Some students have limited visualization skill. The students cannot visualize the image of the plant and elevation. Hence, students cannot sketch plant elevations. And for teachers, lack of teaching aid can be used to help students understand the topics better. These are some of the examples of teaching aid materials can be made by the teachers to help the student understand better of this topic. But the problem is to make this material, it took more than 1 hour just to make one 3D object, and it cannot be used for so many times. The objective of this study is to improve students' spatial visualization skill in mathematics, specifically in plant and elevation using augmented reality mobile application, namely ARPE Pro. Sample space is 13 Form 5 students, but the target groups for this study is Form 3 mathematics students and Form 1 reka bentuk analogi students and all the mathematics and RBD teachers. This mobile application using augmented reality as the main concept, as the augmented reality is the trend of the technology in education right now. So the concept that I want to implement it by the student in this topic is compress. So the student should be able to visualize, they can compress the 3D objects according to the direction. So this is the mobile application, AR Pelan Elevation mobile application. So this is the second version. The first version is AR Pelan Elevation, and this one is the extended version, the Pro version. ARPE Pro is an augmented reality app that can help students to interact with the 3D object from different angles. So when the students scan the code, the 3D object will appear on the phone, and they can interact with the 3D object as they can compress according to the direction, plan, elevation from X or elevation from Y, and from that they can also access the orthogonal projection of each of the objects. So this is the step-by-step how to use the ARPE Pro. First, we scan the tracking image. From the 2D object, we will get the 3D object, and we can interact the 3D object using the phone. Either we move the phone to the left, right, or around the 3D object. and when we press the A, X and Y, we compress the 3D object according to direction. And finally, we can rotate the 3D object using finger to view from different direction in any angle. There are total 5 free diagrams can be used by teachers and students in class to explore the mobile apps. This is the developing stages in developing these apps. First is plan, analyze, design, develop and implement. We use a system development life cycle SDLC in making this application. So this is the process of research method used in this study. First is item analysis and interview. Second, pre-test. Third, there are 2 sessions of teaching and learning. Post-test, mid-year exam item analysis, and finally survey to the students and teachers. From the interview, these are the 3 most reasons given by the student when they cannot answer or they cannot draw the plan or elevation for each object. They cannot see. The view is not clear and careless. So we did a pre-test. There are 10 questions just to sketch, so that they can get the idea of how the drawing should be, not using the exact length or scale yet, just to sketch. So after that, we do a cooperative learning session. So students use the apps to scan the image and they sketch their findings using the apps. And then they put their findings on the whiteboard and we discuss either our findings is the same for each group or there are differences. Next, we did a cooperative learning session for session 2, and this time students are doing station activity. For each station, they will get a different 3D model and they will use the apps to scan and to get the sketch for plan, elevation from front and side. And last, after all the sessions, we did a post-test. Based on the graph of pre-test and post-test marks, as you can see here, the marks for pre-test is 6.15 and the marks for post-test is 8.46. So we can see here clearly there are some changes, positive changes from pre-test to post-test. When comparing analysis item for test 1 and mid-year exam, we can see here the total marks for the question for plan elevation is 12 marks, and in test 1 the average is 7.32, and in mid-year after we did the intervention, the marks increased to 10.78. From the students' feedback from Cikgu Muhammad Imran, before this I cannot see the 3D shape. Using these apps, it is easier for me to view the elevation from different angles. And Muhammad Shazali said it is fun to learn using these apps. So implication to students, it attracts students' interest in study and helps students understand better the effective use of technology and finally increase student achievements. These are some of the teachers' feedback. This is from Dr. Nur Farhana Ramli from Sekolah Dalam Hospital PPUKM. I downloaded the apps and shares with my colleagues in Mathematics department. Congratulations, such aids can help our students. And from Dr. Suzy, Head of Department of Mathematics and Science Education, Faculty of Education, University of Malaya. A creative and innovative apps, congratulations, helps enhance the learning of the topic plan elevation making it easier for the student to visualize the 3D concept. From Professor Madya Dr. Muhammad Hari Abdullah, Director of Malaysia Design Council, metod yang berkesan dan efektif selaras dengan aspirasi IR 4.0 memudahkan pelajar memahami pelan dan elevation secara realiti melalui eksperimentasi. This is feedback from Miss Iswatun Hasanah from Taliwang, Nusa Tenggara Barat, Indonesia. She used this app in her class and her feedback so learning become more interesting and not boring to students. These are the statistics of users of the apps from 41 countries and number of installation by users 2.84 thousand. This is only data from 2019. So this app is registered, is copyright registered from my iPhone, and I did a survey from teachers who use these apps. So for the teachers, these apps save time to teach, easy to teach, and adding the effective teaching aids and increase teaching confidence. These apps provide alternative method to the teachers and students to understand these topics better. In conclusion, ARPE Pro has successfully achieved its objective to improve spatial visualization skill with a clear, easy and accurate method. Thank you.